Hey, welcome back to the Backyard Professor Chess videos. I want to do a shout out. To a few people. Just bear with me on this. This is important. To Attico, Flembot, Dark Side of War, Deep Draw, Shoot Brian, Vampire Toza, Crapablanca. I love your handle, man. Boris Ospassky, you're awesome, dude. Juserneem, I hope you're getting better. He's kind of been sick. John Cordisco, a good friend of mine who's an excellent chess player. He has YouTube videos. Go look him up too. He's a good man. ASK Oshers, you play a wicked game of chess, man. I've been getting trounced by that chesser guru, master, or whatever. Dougie B. I want to give a shout out to a few of the people in our chess club on the Backyard Professor Fan Chess Club, because you guys are terrific to play chess with. Now, Dougie B has a tournament this weekend, and we're rooting for you, dude. We want you to kick butt, man. Good luck. The whole club is behind you all the way. I believe it's down in Florida. The fan club can be found. Now, I have been told by two different people now this is pronounced Lie Chess, and someone else said Lee Chess. That is how it's spelled at the BYP. Come and join us if you can. There is a lot of chess material. Our forum is really cool because we can discuss our games. We can discuss different authors, grandmasters. We can have fun talking about which pizza do you like to eat, etc. A lot of fun to do. So anyway, the one I want to give a real special shout out to, however, is Hamster Poot. What a handle. He shared his story, and it just overwhelmed me, man. And I asked him if I could read this story on a video, and he gave me permission. So I'm going to read you his story, and then I promise I'll get on with Bobby Fischer's game. I'm from a small town in Mississippi. So small we didn't have a chess club in school. All the old folks played checkers. I only played the computer at home for 30 years until these guys that were incarcerated got a job at the same place I work. Chess is all these guys had time to play for years, so they were clobbering me pretty badly and talking trash. So I went home and got onto YouTube, and that's when I discovered You Know Who. He's referring to me. And I couldn't stop watching. I went back and watched every chess video he had made, and it has just lit a fire in me I didn't even know I had. Now chess is pretty much all I do in my free time. I'm an animal, and those guys don't even come around anymore because I went back and beat them all. I'm looking forward to a tourney here as well. So thank you, Hamster Poot, for that story. That means a lot to me. This stuff works. Unfortunately, you guys are using all the crap I'm telling you on my videos way too much against me, and you're trouncing me. It's not fair, I tell you. I'm sharing the information, and you're using it better than I am. I guess I'm going to have to seriously remember what the heck I'm saying, aren't I? All right, hang on. I have a great Bobby Fischer game for you. All right, in this game, Bobby is playing black. It was the Greater New York Open in 1956, so he's 13 years old. It's Gross Guth White playing Fischer. So he opens up. We're going to do a Sicilian. Fischer did a Sicilian, I should say. We're going to watch him do the Sicilian. D6. Typical Sicilian. D4. C takes D4. Knight takes D4. Nothing new here, right? Good old Sicilian. Knight F6. Knight c3 and a6. Bishop to e2. They're developing along very well. Bobby hits the center. Knight comes to b3. Bishop e7, getting ready to castle. Bishop e3. Bobby goes ahead and castles kingside. Queen to d2. Every piece in the game. That's really cool. Every piece in the game. No joke. b5, f3. Bishop e6. Right there. g4. Now g4, he's really bumping the pawns, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Notice how whenever he plays on the wing, Bobby plays in the center. Can't remember which grandmaster I was reading here a few months ago where he indicated that that was the secret to Bobby Fischer's success, is whenever someone went on a wing, if he could counterattack or attack in the center, then he did, every time. I'm trying to think, where did I put it? I can't find it. Anyway, I'll look it up later. Very important. And now g5, and that's just a question mark. That's not quite the right way to do this. Bobby continues up. Nice pawn fork, yeah. That's pretty. That's a good little tactic to keep in mind. I'm just saying. Tactics, that's how you guys are trouncing me, man. I'm getting a little bit of tactics in there, but holy cow. I'm working on them. I'll get there eventually. Bishop takes f6. He went ahead and retook because he still has the pawn fork, right? And now white castled queenside, so it should be a screaming demon battle as a general rule. D takes e3. He took the bishop. So black has the bishop pair, I should say, and white no longer has the bishop pair. We'll see if that makes a difference. Later on in Bobby's games, it always made the difference. Queen takes d8. They exchange queens. They said, all right, you want to play without the queens? That gives them a fight for the file. Rook takes d8. No. Queen takes d8. How did I mess that up? Queen takes d8. Rook takes d8. Knight to c5. Knight to c5. That's what happened. Knight to c5. Holy shish kebab. And now knight to c6. And knight takes the bishop, so the bishop pair doesn't be very effective in this game. However, will the bishops be effective, or will it be a knight's game? We shall see. You notice the tension that they're leaving on the rook h to f1, and that wasn't the right move either, is what the comment was. Bobby hits the knight. Knight goes to a4. Knight goes to d4. Rook takes d4. Notice how long they left the tension on that file. That was really interesting, wasn't it? And now rook takes d4. So Bobby has the file, and he's also got a good centralized rook. And he has a pretty good strong center. So we're seeing the center. We're seeing open file with the rooks on it. Nice pillar work. Rook a to d8. He doubles up the rooks on the file. King goes to d1, which is real interesting. I didn't expect that. Bishop to g5. And now king goes to e2, and they're saying, whoa, wait a minute. White's way off here. That is not what he should have done. Bishop to f4. Looking at targets, so he pushes his h-pawn. And rook to c8, again looking for targets. Really important. Rook comes to d1 in case the one rook wants to break through. Rook up to c6. to keep his back pawns strong because he had targets and Fischer wanted to secure his position. Yes. B3. Now watch what Bobby does with his king. This is interesting. In a way, it's a real good solid possession of the center, isn't it? But in a way, Bobby begins to treat this like it's the end game, and to us it looks like the middle game. But the king is a fighting piece. That is what is so important. Really interesting. Then he bumps to h4, and king comes to f6, and he goes to h5, and then Bobby pushes a5, secure his position just a little better. And now knight comes to b2, and rook takes d3. And it was here that black resigned. Or black. Yeah, Bobby got the winning position and then resigned. Oh my. No, white resigned at this point because if he takes the rook, then his rook can come here and go check and win the knight. And, you know, he can come back to here, and then he takes the knight, and now he's up a bishop, and he has a passed pawn, and he has every reason to think he can bump some of these pawns in, or at least one of them in, no matter what. Even if he goes like that, he's got it on passant, right? So either way, if he bumps the pawn, then Bobby just simply takes it, and the rook and the pawn is in. So really interesting setup with not a lot of flashy tactics, but just good solid play, controlling the center and working on the open files. Getting that long distance attack going is what we see in this game. So I was going to tell you something really important. Oh yes, I received my new Garry Kasparov. It's not new, but my new Garry Kasparov, my great predecessors on Fischer. So, and I also received, hang on, I've got to do some show and tell because this is really cool and important. I also received Bobby Fischer's My 60 Memorable Games. So the nice thing that can happen with these chess games is I can do Karsten Muller's list of the tournament games and the games that Bobby singled out as what he thought was 60 memorable games. I can include his comments and commentary when I get to those games in the tournament book. And I believe Kasparov has looked at 106 of Bobby Fischer's games. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how Garry Kasparov, with the computer help, he had two computer engines analyzing all of Bobby Fischer's moves in 106 of his games. It'll be fun to compare and contrast the three different views. So anyway, there's the next Bobby Fischer chess game. More to come shortly. In the meantime, remember, have fun, do well, be good, get lots of sleep, drink lots of water, study lots of chess, enjoy ourselves, have fun together in the chess club and out there in the world, and greetings to all of you from all around the world. I will see you guys in the next chess video.